Welcome. Out of the Americas. This video is simplified. We denominate Y-DNA haplogroups as male haplogroups. We denominate the male haplogroup R as the hybrid amarants. Probably they are denominated Yamnaya or horsemen by others. We treat the recent hybrid amarants as if they presented all modern humans, this to simplify. The root of the hybrid amarants, R1, is presented. Here, R1 first time. Here, R1 purple circle. Two descendants, R1b and R1a, of the root of the hybrid amarant haplogroup, R1, are in focus of this video, and are presented in Figure 1 and Figure 2. Here, R1b and R1a in circles. Here, 5x purple underlined. We claim that modern humans 1. Are descendants of the hybrid amarant haplogroup root, R1, see Figure 1 and Figure 2. 2. Come out of the Americas, because of frequency maps and several important proofs. 3. Are hybrids, appear abruptly in combination with, or in the midst of extinction. 4. Are the result of systematic, population, turnover events. Figure 1 showing roots of modern human of the haplogroup R. Modern humans are hybrids, because they present clear characteristics of hybridization. Modern humans are hybrids, because they present hybrid amarant, or haplogroup R, which appeared abruptly, and in the midst of extinction, and recently. Hybrid amarant is more recent than the human origin is, and is not present in the proven places of origin. Modern humans came out of the Americas, because their root lies in the Americas. Modern humans do not come from Africa, because all eventual Africans would have been turned over, or in other words, they would have been eliminated, together with all others present at the time, in systematic, population, turnover events, or a combination of elimination, or driving out and possibly absorption. Mitochondrial Eve proves that all modern humans are hybrids. The fact that mitochondrial Eve, mtDNA, descendants appear abruptly, kind of out of the blue, and in the midst of extinction, 200,000 years ago, proves they 1. Are an influx, or a leakage, from the Americas, into Africa. 2. Are the result of a, or one more, turnover events. Figure 1, showing the main ocean current, or South Atlantic gyre, from South America to West Africa. Figure 2, showing the place of landing into Africa with the hybrid mtDNA L1, it is the same hybrid mtDNA that the Neanderthals presented hundreds of thousands of years before. The fact that Africans today have similarities with modern human outside of sub-Saharan Africa proves they 1. Are, also, hybrids. 2. Are, also, modern humans. Sub-Saharan modern human do not come out of North America and Central America, that produced and delivered the hybrids with what consensus calls Neanderthal fraction or Neanderthal DNA. Sub-Saharan Africa modern humans instead came out of South America, which had not produced the Neanderthal fraction of DNA, and consequently could not deliver the Neanderthal fraction of DNA. High frequency cannot descend from low frequency. So, groups from Eurasia, Australia, and Greenland descended from the Americas, vice versa, is not possible. Sub-Saharan Africa modern humans descended from the Americas, from the parts without Neanderthals and Denisovans, vice versa, is not possible. mtDNA is in fact bacterial DNA and Neanderthals already presented it long before. The fact that Neanderthals had the same or similar mtDNA as mitochondrial Eve, and that even long time before mitochondrial Eve even existed, reconfirms that modern humans are hybrids and the result of turnovers that appeared in waves. Apart from yet other similar earlier waves, like the mitochondrial Eve wave, the Yamnaya turnover event is yet another wave we recently gathered plenty of proof and information of. Source, Ancient DNA Research, David Reich. Some claim it to be the Yamnaya or horsemen and that they come from the east. The Amarant and Amazon Amaran DNA was spread out, all over the world, and this amongst several others, as the hybridized Neanderthal haplotype B006, and this long before the conquistadors and before the Yamnaya or horseman population turnover event 4250 BP. Resume. Modern humans did not come out of Africa because all out of Africans would have been wiped out in population turnover events. Modern humans did come out of the Americas, because it is exactly them that wiped out and replaced all that was, and consequently are the only possible ancestors of all modern humans. Introduction. Next video. In the case a certain group or continent is the origin of another group or continent, this should appear by means of the ancestrality and migrational markers. This will be the subject of the next video. Thanks for watching.